Everyone, I'm Charlotte and I am a client manager at CarbonQuota, and I'm joined today by Jim Baxter, who is an implementation consultant from Clarity. Before we dive into today's topic, I'd like to briefly introduce CarbonQuota to you. CarbonQuota is a leading provider of carbon measurement and management solutions. We've partnered with Clarity to help businesses like yours measure and manage your carbon footprint effectively. Our expertise in carbon accounting combined with Clarity's industry-leading MIS creates a powerful tool for you to navigate the increasingly carbon-conscious business landscape. Today, we're exploring how carbon measurement can transform your business and introduce you to our integrated solutions, Carbon Connect and Essentials. So first of all, let's clarify some terms that you might have heard of already. First of all, carbon footprint. This is the total greenhouse gas emissions caused by your business, and that's measured in carbon dioxide equivalent, or CO2e. Net zero is another term, and this isn't just about offsetting, it's a commitment to deeply cut your carbon footprint, set targets, and invest in carbon reduction beyond your own operations. Scope 1 and 2 are emissions that you directly control or that come from your energy use. And your Scope 3 are indirect emissions from your entire value chain, from suppliers to your product's end of life. Now, why should you care about carbon measurement? Here are 5 key reasons why. Firstly, market demand. Clients increasingly require carbon data in procurement. Regulatory pressure. Governments are tightening carbon reporting rules. Cost efficiency. Understanding your carbon footprint often reveals cost-saving opportunities. Brand reputation, with customers increasingly caring about environmental credentials. And supply chain pressure, with large companies extending their carbon targets to suppliers like you. These factors make carbon measurement not just an environmental concern, but a business imperative. So, to introduce you to Carbon Connect, this is something that we have developed with Clarity to help you address these challenges. And it's an automated solution that integrates seamlessly with your Clarity MIS. The key features include instant carbon footprints for your products, no user training required, unlimited API requests, a secure connection, lightning fast responses, and a marketing toolkit that can help communicate your efforts with your clients. All of this means that you can provide accurate carbon data for every quote, giving you a competitive edge. So providing carbon data brings numerous benefits. Informed decision-making, customers can balance cost and environmental impact. Supporting carbon reduction goals helps your clients manage their Scope 3 emissions. Encouraging eco-design, enabling lower carbon choices. Competitive differentiation, helping you stand out in the market. And scenario planning, enabling you to compare different options and their carbon impacts. These benefits can lead to stronger client relations and potentially higher value contracts. So now I will pass over to Jim for a short demo of Carbon Connect.
All right, thanks, Charlotte. Hi, everyone. I'm Jim from the Clarity implementation team. So we're just going to go through a brief demo, as Charlotte mentioned, showing you how we actually integrate with CarbonQuota within Clarity. So once you have signed up to your CarbonQuota account, you'll gain an access token that we use for your integration. So within Clarity, you'll go to File Preferences in the top left corner. And then once that opens, you'll scroll down to the integration section on the left-hand side and find CarbonQuota, and then paste your access token within there. That will then set up the integration with CarbonQuota. What you'll then see is that on your sort of normal quoting screen, you do get this extra column for CO2e. Now, there's another step before that we need to do for all of your material items and your categories to link it to CarbonQuota to make sure that this figure is actually processed. So you need to go then to your price list. Now, if in your price list you have a number of categories, so for example here, we'll use sheet media. We'll right click and edit category. And then where you'll see at the bottom now, you have this CQ category, which is for CarbonQuota, and you'll need to link that to the relevant categories that are pulled through from the CarbonQuota software. So for example, here we use sheet media, we'll link it through to paper. Once you save that, all the items then within that category are linked. But then for each item, you need to be aware that you have to have at least either a height or a weight element linked to that particular material. So for use Foamex here, for example, you've got a height column next to length and width, or weight at the bottom. Without that, it won't actually calculate the carbon footprint for you. So once you've updated any of your materials, if you need to, we'll save those. Then we'll go back into the quoting module. And for this example, we're going to use a pricing wizard. So we'll give it a description. So we'll call it Foamex board. And within that, we will then just build some items. So for example, here, I'll just use a couple of random materials that will populate in that have the relevant data. Then we'll close this, click finish, and then it will take a couple of seconds to calculate. And the carbon footprint information will pull through into that column for you. And it's as simple as that. There's nothing else to do. If you have any questions, obviously you can let the support or implementation team know. Back to you, Charlotte.
Great. Thank you very much, Jim. So now we're moving on to our Essentials product. And this is for businesses that are ready to go a step further. It includes all the features Jim just showed in Carbon Connect, but it also includes an operational carbon footprint, which is your scope 1 and 2, supply chain analysis, which covers your scope 3, a comprehensive dashboard, automated insights, and certification and logos. So Essentials provides a holistic view of your carbon impact, enabling more strategic decision making. And now that we've introduced Essentials, let's explore some of the key benefits that this comprehensive solution has to offer. Complete carbon visibility. So Essentials gives you a 360-degree view of your carbon footprint across your entire business operations and supply chain. Regulatory compliance. With Essentials, you'll be prepared for current and future reporting requirements. The data that your operational carbon footprint and supply chain study allows you to accurately report on your scope 1, 2, and 3 emissions, meeting standards like the SECR in the UK or similar global regulations. It enables strategic decision making. The insights from Essentials enable you to make informed decisions about process improvements, supplier selection, and product development with carbon impact in mind. Cost reduction opportunities. Actually, by identifying carbon hotspots in your operations and supply chain, you can often uncover inefficiencies that, when addressed, lead to cost savings. Enhanced stakeholder communication, whether it's for customers, investors, or your employees. Essentials provides you with credible, comprehensive data to demonstrate your commitment to sustainability. Competitive advantage. As one of the few in your industry with this level of carbon intelligence, you'll be well positioned to win contracts that require detailed environmental credentials, future-proofing your business. As carbon restrictions tighten globally, you'll be ahead of the curve, already measuring and managing while others scramble to understand. Supply chain engagement. This supply chain analysis feature enables you to engage with your suppliers on carbon reduction, potentially leading to collaborative innovations and stronger relationships. So By providing this comprehensive carbon picture, Essentials doesn't just help you measure your impact, it empowers you to actively manage and reduce it, driving both environmental and business benefits. So now it's time to jump into the Essentials demo. If I bring up my Safari here, let's take a look at how this works in practice. So this tool is designed to give you a complete picture of your carbon footprint. You log in via this secure portal, and it takes you to your homepage. This will display all of your surveys and dashboards. So firstly, let's start with the operations. To measure your operational emissions, you'll complete a survey, which we've made as straightforward as possible. So let's open up this example. One feature I would like to highlight is the intensity ratio. This allows you to normalize and compare your carbon footprint over time, giving you a clear picture of progress in reducing emissions, even if your production increases. So if your revenue increases or the amount of substrates or base material used increases, you can still track against previous years to see whether or not you're making good reductions. These are the categories. The survey is simple to use and quite self-explanatory, but if you do find things confusing, we have these information buttons which explain to you what it is we need for you to input. Once you've inputted your data, you check and submit, and your results are shown in your dashboard. You can have several sites. This example just shows the one, and you can filter by reporting period and subcategories and site. Here's some of the subcategories. These tables can be downloaded as pictures. And they can also be downloaded as CSV data files. So all this data can be downloaded for internal and external reporting needs, including EcoVadis and the SBTI, which stands for Science Based Targets Initiative. Then we move on to your supply chain. This is collected in the same way as your operations using the survey tool, and again has an intensity ratio. Scope 3 emissions often make up the largest part of a company's carbon footprint, but they can also be the most challenging to measure. And that's where the supply chain study survey comes in. You'll start with a survey, but it's tailored to capture your Scope 3 emissions. It includes things such as purchased goods and services, business travel, employee commuting, waste generated in operations, transportation and distribution, both upstream and downstream, the use of your sold products, and end-of-life treatment of sold products. So don't worry if some of these terms are new to you. Our survey is designed to guide you through the process, asking for information in a way that's easy to understand and provide. So I'll flick through the kind of stuff that you get asked through here. Again, if you're confused with anything, we have these information buttons, and you can choose the metrics that you use here. Once you've completed the survey, your Scope 3 emissions will be shown on your dashboard, broken up into the different categories. This information is incredibly valuable because it can help you identify hotspots in your supply chain where carbon reduction efforts will have the biggest impact. It enables you to make informed decisions about supplier selection and engagement. if you see that a certain area has a high carbon hotspot, and it prepares you for the regulations that increasingly require Scope 3, or clients that increasingly ask for your Scope 3 information. So the key thing here with both the supply chain and the operations is this information empowers you to select areas to then make reductions. So if you see that you've got a high carbon hotspot in inks, you can look at ways that you can reduce the carbon impact of the inks that you buy, or make different material choices. So the aim is to create actionable insights within your business and supply chain. So as Jim showed earlier, the product carbon footprint is calculated through Clarity. So this dashboard is connected to your Clarity MIS system and shows your product carbon footprint data. The carbon footprint data for each of your products is stored and displayed here, and the dashboard gives you a quick overview of your total completed carbon footprints, the average kilogram of CO2e per unit, and the total of all jobs processed. You can drill down into this data by date and customer and download everything for further analysis. So here we can filter by the date range, custom or monthly. I can select a client. Let's choose, for this example, big retailer. And this will show you the carbon footprints through August for this one big retailer. Again, this can be downloaded as an image or as a CSV file, which you can use to report to individual clients. Having all this data at your fingertips means that you're always prepared for client questions, reporting requirements, whether you need to provide carbon data for client questions or reporting for a specific product, or just to show your progress in reducing operational emissions, is all here in one place. So in essence, Essentials turns complex carbon data into clear, actionable insights. It's not just about measuring a carbon footprint, it's about giving you the tools to understand it, manage it, and ultimately reduce it. So remember, you don't need to be a carbon expert to use this system. We've designed it to be intuitive, user-friendly, and our team is always here to support you in navigating your carbon reduction journey. So let's move on to a case study. This case study is from a client of ours called Dayfold. They've said that they found our tools quickly became essential, and they use the calculator for accurate quote footprints and the dashboard for customer reviews. This is supporting their decarbonisation efforts and has enhanced their client relationships. It's also positioned them as a sustainability leader in their industries. Just to summarise what we've introduced to you today, because I know there's been a lot of information to take in, we've looked at two key products. Carbon Connect. This is an additional subscription to Clarity Pro. It's our entry-level solution that integrates seamlessly with your Clarity MIS to provide instant, accurate carbon footprints for all your products. The key features are automated carbon footprint calculations on all of your quotations, real-time results, no additional user training required, and a marketing toolkit to help you communicate your carbon credentials. Carbon Connect is ideal for businesses looking to start their carbon measurement journey and provide carbon data on their products to clients. Then we have Essentials, which is our more comprehensive solution, including all of the features of Carbon Connect, plus operational carbon footprint measurement, which is your Scope 1 and 2, supply chain analysis, your Scope 3, a detailed dashboard for visualizing all of your carbon data, automated insights for carbon reduction, and certification and logos to showcase your commitment. Essentials is perfect for businesses ready to take a deeper dive into their carbon footprint and want a holistic view of their emissions across operations, products, and supply chain. Both solutions are designed to grow with your business, providing carbon intelligence that you need to stay competitive in an increasingly environmentally conscious market. Thank you all for your time today, and we're excited about the possibility of supporting you on your carbon measurement journey. If you have any further questions or would like to discuss how these solutions work for your specific business needs, please don't hesitate to reach out to either myself or one of your Clarity contacts, and we're here to help you navigate this crucial aspect of modern business. We've covered a lot of ground today, so yeah, feel free to book anytime using this QR code link, which will take you to a website landing page, or you can email me directly using my email address here. So just remember that starting your carbon measurement journey isn't just about compliance or cost. It's about future-proofing your business and opening new opportunities. And we're here to support you every step of the way.